URFM News for our sponsor Guardian Jewellery, Toronto Town Square and the Esplanade, Warners Bay.
It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Tanya du Preez with 2NURFM Hunter News. 5 people have been arrested after police executed a number of simultaneous search warrants across Port Stephens and Newtown this morning. Police allegedly seized a large amount of drugs and a number of firearms. 3 men and 2 women have been arrested and are assisting police with inquiries. A man has also been charged for drug, firearm and property offences following a separate incident in Adamstown on Wednesday. Fairfax Media's proposal to restructure its Newcastle and Hunter operating group has culminated in a strike at the Newcastle Herald. If the proposal goes ahead, it's expected to result in voluntary redundancies in about 69 full-time positions across the region and cuts of about 37 newsroom jobs at the Herald. A statement released by the Herald's Union Committee voiced concerns regarding the newspaper's ability to keep delivering quality investigative journalism with the staff numbers proposed. The Australian Bureau of Statistics has released figures showing the Hunter has the highest youth unemployment rate in New South Wales. The figures come as the Baird government cuts funding to the Hunter for the creation of new jobs and businesses from $58 million to just $14 million. Shadow Minister for the Hunter, Jodie Harrison, says it's unfair for the Hunter to lose funding while the Premier's electorate's youth unemployment numbers sit at a quarter of the Hunter's.
I think that the government should be making sure that regions get their fair share and don't cut their funding. And also there needs to be further focus from government on how it can support job creation.
Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, opened the recently developed Newcastle Airport at 10 a.m. today. The project, which expanded and refurbished the Newcastle Airport terminal, has taken 12 months to complete and cost over $14 million. The expansions are expected to meet the growing needs of the airport and the region. Singleton Council's Hermitage Road Upgrade and Cycleway project begins this week with an investigation into the performance of the existing road. The work is being undertaken down both the north and southbound lanes of the 10-kilometre length of Hermitage Road and will include a 2-metre cycleway. Acting General Manager of Singleton Council Gary Thompson says Hunter motorists shouldn't expect significant delays.
We're not blocking the road as such. If they did, they'd only be for a few minutes. So it won't be noticeable, but people should be aware there's that sort of thing out there.
A breakthrough in sustainable energy technology has been made by 2 University of Newcastle researchers. The new developments made by Dr. Kalpit Shah and Professor Bedard Mogtaderi will be tested in India, where the conversion of agricultural waste into heat and electricity will allow for sustainable energy to be produced without a large financial outlay. Professor Mogtaderi says the technology is expected to bring essential resources to poverty-stricken areas of the world.
They would have access to electricity, they would have access to heat, and that is a fundamental, basically, necessity for growth.
It is hoped an expansion of the Kurri Kurri Hospital's rehabilitation unit will relieve pressure on Maitland Hospital's emergency department. Around $5 million will be used to double the existing rehabilitation or subacute unit at Kurri Kurri Hospital, with construction set to be complete by the middle of next year. The upgrade will include 26 subacute beds, with minor work at Maitland Hospital expected to deliver more beds. Newcastle's temperamental parking meters will be actively addressed by the council following 3 months of continuous malfunction. A glitch in software caused meters to reject credit cards, coins, and to charge credit cards of users without issuing tickets. Updated software will be tested on a small number of meters by council and then rolled out across a larger group if successful. In finance, the All Ords is up 34.3 points at 52.67, and $1 is buying 71.78 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club Fishing Expo September 13.
The Newcastle North Stars will be looking to break their 7-year Goodall Cup drought in the Australian Ice Hockey League finals this weekend. The Stars are set to take on Canberra Brave tomorrow afternoon, with the winner moving on to the grand final on Sunday. Coach Andrew Petrie says they want to bring home the win for their loyal fans.
Ultimately, it's not just about the playing group. It's about sharing that success with everyone who's been supporting us, not just this year, but probably for a number of years.
Elibana's Ben Harradine has made it to the discus final of the World Athletics Championships in Beijing. The 2010 Commonwealth Games champion secured the final spot in tomorrow's 12-man final with a throw of 62.48 metres. He says he's keen to have some fun and finish with the season's best. And in rugby, Merewether Carlton are gearing up for a big game ahead of Sunday's final series clash against Newcastle University. That's sport. I'm Tyler Fardell.
2NURFM news time is 1:05.